People are getting their jobs back. So how do we get the report of this? I'm assuming missions? No. How do we know what happened? Well, you have to. If you find a dwarf that can kill stuff with his bare hands, name it Saitama. Oh, that's true. How do I know what happened? It's like, great. Came back with many tales. So what are the tales? News and rumors? R for reports? Oh, it's part of the combat report screen. Oh! Oh, look at it come in! Like this. All cool. Oh, shit! In midsummer of 253, the Gloved Works attacked the Jackal of Guarding. Oh, wait, no, this is just the generic news. Where's us? Oh, no, the Gloved Works. Who the... Is that us? Is it our civilization? Anyway, attacked the Jackals of Guarding of the Reclusive Ghoul at Black Guilty. The dwarf Anonymous Flashhelms led the attack, and the defenders were led by the dwarf Aiden Boulderwind. The defenders, the goblin base, is being defended by a dwarf. Okay. Probably was captured and then, like, you know, Stockholm Syndrome. In the midsummer of 253, the dwarf Anonymous Flashhelms outmatched the dwarf Aiden Boulderwind with a cunning plan, and the attackers had a strong positional advantage in Black Guilty. The dwarf, Chunky Lover 45, ambushed the dwarf Nish. The dwarf Nish was struck down by the dwarf Chunky Lover 45 in Black Guilty. The dwarf Dr. Caber Ant surprised the goblin Ostruk. The goblin Ostruk was struck down by the dwarf Dr. Caber Ant. The dwarf Rodolfo cornered the dwarf Aiden Boulderwind. The dwarf Eider Boulderwind fought with the dwarf Rodolfo. While defeated, the latter escaped unscathed. The Turquoise Depressions, led by the dwarf Anonymous, clashed with 4 goblins in Black Guilty, slaying them. Okay, so we killed some goblins. And... maybe they didn't bring anything back. Oh, we got some starvations. N G P. There you go. The horse and the bull. Oh, we probably got this from one of the when we stole everything from the elves or something like that. Less common ones on Earth. That's the prize. That's true. There's no one in the hospital, so we don't know if anyone was injured. This is just the opening scene of the movie. They brought back Tales of Glory. Yes. Did not loot him, disappointed. We may have to send them out again. They just clashed and ran. I mean, we got some kills out of it. So there's that. When you were looking at that list, what they were doing, you could see a list of stuff. Could we? I don't see a list of stuff. Mr. Fex. But yeah, we'll send another raid. The stuff they had was not worthy for dwarves, that's possible. The one where they getting back to their jobs. Over here? Yeah. They brought back many tales. And that's it. I mean, there's a list of stuff that's happening within my base, but none of this looks like actual loot. Fortress defense, we've got a wall. And we've got the ability to raise our gates and kill a bunch of our animals because they're still in a silly place. Maybe it's time to move the pen inside. Or more walls. But yeah, I think we'll set up another raid. Everyone seems okay here. Why are you blinking in red? Oh, it's because of something you're carrying or leading. Goblin counter raid coming? Maybe. Killed like 10% of the population. That's true. Now, we could do something other than a raid. So, holdings and whatnots. We'll go over here. Because, yeah, population's about 50. There's rumored artifacts. Sign squads. Maybe we could send out the Iron Guard. No, we'll send out all of our archers again. Let's say maybe there's a difference in terms of what they do. Details of the mission. So guards will try to avoid detection. And that's probably it. Because of all the detection, like we fought, but we weren't actually able to steal. We could do a full-on pillage instead. We could also do a raise. Let's try full-on pillage this time. I think that was it. I think like they were spotted, they fought, they killed people, and then they backed off because it was supposed to be a stealthy raid. Pillage. What happened to the previous fort? Well, we've had this fort for quite some time now. A smaller group would be sneakier. Apparently, it trains. There's the ambush skill, which the raiding does train up. Ambush is also what's used for hunting. So it may just be that we simply weren't sneaky enough. But yeah, we're gonna go for a full-on raid this time. If they loot anything from the site, there will be a second combat log that relates their loot. Okay. Previous fort was eaten by sheep. Oh, that one there, yeah, the were-sheep fort. That one only lasted for one session. It's like, oh, we're setting up the fort. Oh, the first, caravan of dwarven merchants shows up, and one of them's a were-sheep, and that's the end of the fort. Dead.
A baby's been born.
Ancient Wisdom has given birth to a boy! Hey! Congratulations to our mayor. In air slits and wealth. We'll probably do something like that at some point. Like, we could. I mean, the thing is, people can use arrow slits to shoot in as well. But what I probably want to do is set up a second level of the walls. And especially with, like, a bit of an overhang to prevent people from climbing in. And then we'll put arrow slits up there, too. Another useless dwarf.
I've got an idea.
Ooh, Troll Gifted, who just named, has been taken by a Fey Mood. We're gonna get ourselves another artifact, you guys.
This workshop's mine.
Claimed
now.
a Mason's Workshop. All right, get your bets in for what is gonna be crafted at the Mason's Workshop. The last time, we built a golden table. Rogue Moisen. A golden table. That was the last. No, sorry, that wasn't the last time the Mason's Workshop got taken. What was it? I actually don't know. What do you think? Throne? That'd be good. Great. You bet it will have menacing spikes there, Memlish? Maybe. Dwarves do seem to love that. They got some more of those little veins. Get access to all the gold. All right. But yeah, we have to make 1,000,000. I guess we're going to want to dig out these gold veins too before we start making the temples. But yeah, I want a bunch of temples down here because apparently one generic temple is not sufficient. I guess they can probably do some things in the generic temple, but they can't pray to a specific god, and that upsets them. So much gold. Too bad gold is mostly useless. I mean, we can make nice shiny things with it, so that's exciting. But it is not good for weapons and armor. Boom. Boom. Got all these little gems. And those. And it's over here. Okay. It's like real gold, yeah. Like, it's something Dwarf Fortress and Minecraft get pretty good. That, like, gold shit is kind of crappy. I mean, other than maybe like a conductor that doesn't corrode for computer stuff. Unless you have to fight rust monsters, well, that's true.
More migrants.
We got more migrants coming in. I like how colorful the trees are. Are we fighting? A Crundle is fighting. Right down here. Oh! Oh, there's a bunch of Crundles over here. So we got Are You Serious here is fighting a whole slew of Crundles. Let's get Squad A, the Iron Guards. We're going to get them to move down here. Are You Serious is just chasing a million Crundles. Death to Crundles! Are You Serious has got melee weapons, so you can't shoot them or anything like that. Gold is better than silver warhammer doing higher density. Yeah, it's too bad you can't intentionally craft it. Squad A, kill from a list. What the hell is a flesh ball? Got Trogs, Crundles. Okay. Seriously. A large ball of skin found moving around the debris near underground ponds. It is there that it absorbs dead matter for food. Its flesh is raw umber. Okay. Jesus, this is exactly what it sounds. Yeah, which is terrifying. You can't intentionally make weapons out of gold, but dwarves with a strange mood can apparently randomly do it. Flesh ball, isn't that the thing that goes on pasta? Well, you're not wrong! When you put it that way. Oh man, you're collecting lots of things here. What's your name again? Yeah, Troll Gifted. Collecting tons of things. Tons of gems. He's going back for some more. This is going to be a heck of an artifact, you guys. What's he going for now? More gems! Ooh, this is going to be super shiny. Super shiny. Begin a mysterious construction. So he had everything he wanted to, which is good. Ooh, Are You Serious? Is in a martial trance. Nice. What's the command to center on you? Dead. I'll probably release the squad in a second, but I'm just moving them down here. Keep a little bit of an eye on things. I mean, we could put a training station down here too. Okay, squad A, we'll cancel your orders. Go and do whatever. I'm sure we fought off plenty of Crundles though. Troll Gifted equals the troll poison in Swedish. Curious name. Wait, gifted is poison? Beware Swedes bearing gifts, apparently. I tried the game site. No, I don't think I have. Paul, send me a tweet or an email with a reminder and or a link to remind me of that. I'd be curious to check it out. Purple spinal. There we go. We can dig out all these gold veins, and then we're going to figure out what we want to do with our temples. Gift is poison in German, too. Really? How odd. Oh, you can build defensive structures for walls. You can build what they call fortifications. They're basically arrow slits, so you can shoot through them. You can build various traps and things like that. The raiders have not yet returned. They're busy. I'm assuming pillaging might take longer than just a simple raid. Gift is also marriage / poison in Danish. Wait, what? What? Yeah, Taki, I don't know. The messages should be popping up. The alerts are there. Vampire! 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 Yeah, and Absolute Alpaca is tantrum again. We have a vampire, you guys! Oh, this is great. I don't mind a vampire. You know, they just kill a person every now and again. So, Affluent Alpaca is currently throwing a tantrum. He might break some of the furniture in here. Oh, it's pronounced gift, not gift. Oh, we're gonna get that. So it's like the gift, the GIF thing. Yeah, place item in tomb. We have a vampire! Going to turn your whole fort into vampire. So vampires don't make other vampires. All they do is occasionally kill someone. Now, Troll Gifted has created a diorite throne! Description. So this throne, Ilkesh, is the joyous tale. Diorite throne. All craft dwarf is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of crundlebone, cushioned purple spinal cabochons, and tapered baguette-cut shell opals. The object is adorned with hanging rings of diorite and menaces with spikes of diorite. On the item is an image of dwarves in sheep wool. The dwarves are striking a triumphant pose. The artwork relates to a mace throwing competition held by the Gloves Work in Craftmarkt as part of the Festival of Bolts in the midsummer of 167 during the 52nd Maces throwing competition of the Festival of Bolts. On the item is an image of a forgotten beast in apricot wood. On the item is an image of a square brilliant cut gem in silver. On the item is an image of intense beers, the pristine fright, the granite grate in red zircon. The granite grate is probably one that we built, actually. Yeah, right here. So there's an image of one of our other artifacts on there. This is worth 79,000 dwarf bucks, and we now have an amazing throne for when we get someone, if we get some sort of noble kicking around here. Or bookkeeper and a militia captain are traveling. Interesting. J. Ace Foreman. You know what? We might want to have a non-military dwarf in here. Same thing with the manager. I don't know. I guess it's fine. The 52nd mace throwing contest. I know. I mean, gotta have those traditions, right? So here's the thing. Actually, let's take a look at the justice system. The murder. So Lace Flytrup has been accused of the murder. How would he witness? Oops. I think I just double-clicked. Shit! Shit! I just wanted to see how many witnesses there were. So we've convicted Lace Flytrup here. We're gonna see what happens. Doesn't the great have an image cell? It may be. Because what I was gonna do in Dwarf Therapist,
Whiskey and chocolate.
you can turn on a cheat mode. And what I wanted to do, just for the sake of the story... Hey, Belf Knight! Hey, thank you very much! Hold on, I'll read that in 1 second. We'll also be checking out the resub messages in a second, especially for Taki, who's been around for a bajillion years. How do we do that? I'm a dirty cheater. Highlight cursed units. I'm going to turn this on. We're not going to do anything about it. We're not going to use this meta information to change our behavior with regard to the vampire. We, anything that happens, we'll have to find out in game. But I want to be able to, for us to watch and know. Highlighted in purple. Is that you? No. No, it's not. It's... why are some of these highlighted in different color? I think it's Anonymous. Anonymous changes shades slightly. What is this extra overlay? Oh, I need to do a refresh? Is it Mick then? Oh, we have more dwarves. Mick has a lot of skills. It's I don't know what all these colors are for. Why is Jeffrey bolded? Oh, curse, there at the bottom. A vampire, yes. Born in the year 152. Note that Mick was not accused of being the murderer. Oh, this is great. This is great. Oh, lovely. Because yeah, if we look at the crime system, who was accused of killing Johann? Some dude named Lasse. Wait, hold on. He was accused by Mick. Mick blamed someone else, and that's why I didn't actually want to actually convict. I wanted to see how many witnesses there were. So Mick is going around blaming other people for the murder. This is why I love like the spoiler. Like we're spoiling ourselves by knowing who did it. But isn't this like amazing for the story? Again, we're not going to do anything. Like the dwarves are going to have to figure this out for themselves. That it's actually Mick. Is Mick in the chat? It would be amazing. Vampires tend to accuse others, yeah. It can give them away when they accuse dogs and cats and babies. That's funny. And I did know that vampires do tend to accuse other people. We've seen it before. We got a little unsmoothed wall over there, which is driving me crazy. What I'm going to do here is, just because, you know, for some reason I have a feeling we might have a few more deaths. We're going to go ahead and expand. Not that these are anywhere near full. But I'm going to go, and the lack of symmetry has been bugging me for a little while. It wasn't worth putting the effort in, but we're going to do it now. There we go. And then we'll smooth it and this little bit of wall. Want to play Dota? Probably around 3 p.m. Eastern time. We'll see. I was best plan ahead on the coffins, yeah. Our golden coffins, baby. Gonna make so much stuff out of gold. Time for vampire daycare. So that's something we did before. Because we're like, well, babies are useless. So let's say we lock the vampire and all the babies together in one area. And then the vampire can just feed off the babies. And some of the babies might learn their combat skills or something. It's 2 squares. Oh! Wait. No. It's gonna be okay. Oh, the 2 tomes in the corner. Okay. I thought I'd screwed up the pattern, but no, okay, just those 2. Alright. Whew! The dwarf priest / cleric. Well, there are some, in a sense, because we've got the temples, but I don't think they can turn undead or detect undead or anything like that. I mean, feeding babies to the vampire is clearly the most ethical choice. I think so. And yeah, I won't do anything right now. Although it would be funny if that's just what Mick likes to do. You know, he wants to run a daycare. And we're like, yeah, sure, that seems reasonable. You can run a daycare, Mick. Coal bars, okay. The yellows, these are coffins right over here. There's no sort of proper art for the coffins in this tile set or whatever, but you know what, the circles are fine. I mean, the babies just grow up and die anyway. So is our squad, are we still out attacking? We are still pillaging. I don't think we brought the other prisoner to prison yet. Or were you just going to get hammered and killed? What's the sentence? No. Z, justice. Convicted. Affluent alpaca is due for another 177 days in prison. No sentence pending for Lasse. I mean, we only have the 1 prison cell, so that might be part of it. We're still waiting on our damn gold chains to be made. How's the surface look? Surface is fine. There's a lot of red here because it's leaves. The surface is quite lovely. We had a little brook come in here. I think it's very pretty. Who dis? This is a lot. You're here. You're injured. Did you get hammered? And not in the good way. Yeah. Her head's torn open, nose is mangled beyond recognition. I think you probably got punished via the hammerer. Did that show up anywhere in here? don't think so, but I'm assuming that's why Lasse's in the hospital right now. They probably got hammered. Yeah, it got beat up by the hammer. Okay, so we got to check a couple of things. So we got Belf Knight came in with a contribution to say, for the wooden steak and garlic fund. Thank you very much, Belf Knight.